I'm Jonathan Trapman, and I'm here at the Symposium in Ankara, where I am not only speaking, but also sharing the first ever English translation of Diwani Hikmet that has ever been done. And we were fortunate enough to meet in Turkestan, in southern Kazakhstan, various people, and one of those was a professor who asked whether we would be the English translators of Diwani Hikmet. And my wife, Virva, and myself then went to the task. We had all the language skills that we needed. We found a wonderful professor who spoke Chagatai and who understood Chagatai and also had spent his life studying Yassawi. And so together with that and the internet connection between Turkestan and the UK, we spent a year producing the work, which eventually was published in 2013-14 and is now being distributed to all head of faiths around the world, including the Archbishop of Canterbury, the Pope, and many others, heads of state, including the President of Kazakhstan, and also the President of Turkey has just received a copy. So we are getting the English version of the Diwani Hikmet out to everybody. Yassawi himself, and something I discovered whilst translating, was so deeply involved in world unity. And that world unity comes out in his verses, in his Hikmet, and the gift and the honor that we have had over the year or so of doing these translations is to learn the beauty of his words and the beauty of the man himself, a real saint, if ever there was one. And the importance today for getting his work, his wisdom out into the world is more important now than ever. 900 years is like yesterday. We still have the same problems. We still have the same difficulties. We still have the same walls and the barriers. They all need to come down. Yassawi shows us how to do that. And it is, frankly, beautiful. And his Diwani wisdom, his Diwani Hikmet, his divine wisdom is something that we are very proud to have produced the very first English translation. So, being here in Turkey, meeting wonderful professors, wonderful translators, wonderful people who devote themselves to Yassawi's wonderful life and work is a real privilege, a rare privilege. And I'm very, very happy to have been asked to come and present here. And we all, as brothers and sisters of the world, we are creating something. And having discovered all of this in a small village in southern Kazakhstan, and then realized how spreading out to the world, a small place, a small word can become a global word, a global message. And this is something that the more people become aware of Yassawi, the more people learn about Yassawi, and the more people read his Hikmet and really get drawn deeply into his wisdom, the world will change. We will become human. We will become human beings. Spiritual beings in human form, I think, is the best way to put it. And that is grace to Yassawi.